Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Wolf, and I'm out here. My guy Jomar, and
Up.
today we're covering two topics: reads about offense, all offense. So reads and spacing, and off-ball movement. So we're gonna talk about things that we do, some plays, some movement, how to read the court, how to space well. And this is a game we're gonna have some clips from the game where Jomar's playing point guard, so he can have his perspective.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna have mine, and we're gonna talk about what we do and why we do it. So let's jump
Let's
right
jump
into
in.
it. This first play is in the comms. You're gonna hear us say, Jomar's like, "Yo, let's run rap pop here." So rap pop is a play where the shooting guard wraps the center and the center pops, but
Play
Jomar
got
rec-
broken.
exactly Jomar recognized the play got broken, and then this is where it goes into the reads and spacing. He read the court and passed it immediately to the shooting guard before we ran the play. So the defense was broken down. Jomar made the read, and then you can see we got an open slip slash an open three. So all open corner three. Like a lot of things are open because Jomar initially made the read as a point guard that the defense was broken down and we got to push the ball in space. So we got an open three, missed it, board, and we got another three. So you
Yeah.
feel, yeah, again, Jomar, you can talk.
No, I just think like in general, it's something that it's not tough for me, but like you just gotta be on point to like recognize what the defense is giving you. There's a lot of times where as a center, I maybe like call a play for my PG or something like that, or I say, hey, slip right here, and then I slip, and then it's open, but the corner dropped on me, so it's a corner read. So it's kind of like you call a play and stuff like that, but you have to be paying attention to what the defense does and just make a read and trust your teammates to also, improvise in the moment and make a read. And right there, I call a rap and Young. He could have wrapped me. He could have literally sprinted to the middle, and then the play is not gonna work because everything's crowded. But he also recognized the spacing was correct if he stayed because I already beat the initial defender. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to say. Sometimes you just gotta read what the defense gives you and take it, man.
Exactly. So I think the next play we're going to talk about is you call it again. Initially again, so I mean you can't really hear the comms, but Jomar called rap pop again, but Mario recognized that right
JT,
here off
JT?
rip.
Oh, he looked
No,
like
no, no, not JT. No, no, no.
JT.
But off rip, this guy's out to play now. Now the
Yeah.
defense is beat. So now you can see both corners are occupied. I'm here, Lav is here, so spacing is ideal. The young stars coming up the court and gonna fill hash, and
Hey,
then
look at me though. I'm coming. You see what I'm doing? Look, go.
yeah, yeah.
Play.
Boom, right there.
Ah,
Look,
you see that? Come on.
you know what I call
Half
that?
court stabber.
He's a half court crab as a crab, or he's in jail. Like he can't get out. He's stuck. So technically, so right here, as this is important to read the court and see what's going on in space. Like I said, both corners are filled. The wing's gonna be filled here. But Mario as a center is very, very important that you run directly to the paint. If you stop at the top of the three and try to set a screen, you're basically gonna give the defense time to get back and
Exactly.
and play defense, right? So this guy messed up with the defense, and you see Mario runs right to the paint. Jomar does a great job of passing it early and not letting this guy foul. And look, no one's here to play defense. Mario could have did a quick dot if he wanted to. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. But instead, we just got an easy two. So we'll watch it one more time. Like these guys try to get aggressive on the press. Again, it's important to recognize. See, Jomar has this guy in jail. He's crab as a center, and the corners space out, and the center has to run directly down. And in the comms, you can hear Jomar telling Mario, "Go, go, 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 go," and he get an easy two.
They wasn't let us make no plays with the press. their press was suspect. Was suspect.
So next clip is Jomar calls rap Dex, and we can see the movement, the on-ball movement that is called to get Jomar open or to make the defense work. So Jomar, you can talk about your perspective here and the angles and
Yeah.
stuff. So I'll let it
First of
play
all,
out.
they're not pressing, so that's you can tell they fixed it. But yeah. So right here, if you go back a couple, obviously rap decks, the shooting guard is gonna go up to the top of the key and then fake the full wrap and just dex it back to the top of the key to maybe get an open three. But I recognize as soon as I'm dribbling they both went to guard the shooting guard. So at that moment, I gotta take my drive or take a three. I decided to take a drive. I was looking at Mario for the oop. But right there, again, I call a play. Both the guy defended me and the elbow defender stayed with my shooting guard. If you pause it, I'll be like right here. Like again, I can take a wide open tree right there, obviously, but I took the drive because I saw the center playing a little high on the elbow screen or whatever he thought it was. So at that point, I can't be brain dead and be like, let me hit Young. I just gotta take what the defense was giving me right there. So it's all about making the reads. When you call in the plays, that's one of the most important things. I try to tell people, especially, this is out of content a little bit, but when I play my team and stuff like that, and people tell me like how do you run plays effectively? Like you have to be able to see your options A, B, C, D, and decide which one you're gonna go with. You can't be like, okay, I'm running a play and I'm gonna hit, the shooting guard. I'm gonna hit the center. No, you gotta read it. So right there, maybe I'm not open. Maybe the corner guards me. I gotta hit Wolf. So everybody has to be ready to shoot. Everybody has to be ready to make a play depending on what the defense does.
Definitely that. And also my notes too, I have as a shooting guard. I know Jomar in the comms he called rap Dex, but I feel like if the Dex is not there, just take the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like
continue.
Continue. Like take the rap. If it's rap Dex and the Dex is there, take it. But if a rap Dex is called, like Jomar said, reading the floor and reading the movement is important. Just take the full rap then. This whole right wing is open. So if we just take that spacing, see if it keeps going, it's kind of open, or like Jomar can make the extra to the power forward, whatever. But just make sure you read the court.
Mind you, now that you said that, like it has happened before where I've called a play. I remember like this exact play. It happened in a game where I caught a dex back, and I saw, like you said, I saw the right wing open because they both played the dex back. So if he continued, he was gonna be open. So I hit him thinking he was thinking kind of the same pace I was thinking, like just continue. But he came back, so the play was broken and he couldn't do anything with it.
Exactly.
So what you say, it is true. Like right there in that specific moment, yeah, the play worked and we scored. But he could literally see, okay, the two guys are playing my left, like my left side of the court, my middle. Might as well just go right wing. Especially spacing is gonna be way better just in case Jomar decides to hit me. So that's definitely true, Wolf, and I think it has to be applied. Like you can definitely change the play depending on what the defense is doing. So right there, I would not be mad if he continues and doesn't do a dex back because the dex back is not going to be there.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of crazy how like literally within 3 seconds we score on such a simple play. Like obviously the defense is not pressing, so it's much easier to set things up and you have the angles and stuff. But like just a simple wrap. Like you can see these guys get mixed up, and you you have a three and you have a dunk. So I mean, all ball movement. This shows you right here how important and how effective it really could be, if done correctly. So definitely makes the job as a point guard easy, and guys are doing the right things. So we'll go to the next play. Yeah, Jomar, you're gonna like this one. This is my favorite one right here. Let me see.
The inbound.
Yeah, where we're going with this one.
I'm cutting.
So this is I like this play too because sometimes as a corner defender on defense, you kind of be sleeping sometimes, and the corners don't really move that much. So this is like one of my favorite plays to do. I catch them sleeping. Yeah. So I call it wing cut. I bet Joe, I'm cut from the wing. So is this some things that I do is I don't turbo up the court, right? So I'm like kind of parallel with Jomar. So kind of like going through the motion, just like, whatever. And then as soon as I hit the wing here, I'll play slow motion. I just cut to the basket and look how free that is.
He thought the wing stop was coming too. You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
He reached on the wing stop. He thought maybe like you could tell like he wasn't asleep. Like we will say he was not asleep. He's looking at the wing stop, but still it's a wing cut. So usually they don't do that. Usually people be like, I'm gonna stop on wing. But right here, Wolf loves this play. Like he said, just a simple cut. If the center takes the cut, I got Mario. The center stayed a little high. There's no way he can steal that. Maybe he gets a demon animation, but right there is just wide open pass, and then Wolf can decide dunk, pass, whatever he want to do.
Yeah, so that's a great point. So now, like the options, this is important because this is done with a popper. So Jomar has some options. So if I cut right, and is open, sometimes the center is going to drop and try to play that. So what Jomar, the read Jomar does, boom, passes right to the center, open three. So those are the main reads on this play. Very simple,
Yeah, this is
right?
simple.
Just a very simple wing cut, but a lot of options could be done. Another elite option too is like sometimes this guy drops, so you can make the corner pass. You could do that. But yeah, I mean, it's very simple play, effective. Like I said, all ball movement. We scored again within probably 3 or 4 seconds of the inbound, just like you did in the rap Dex play, just with off ball movement alone. So really shows how effective it is, like such a simple play. And then this is my last one, which I kind of like this one. This was a little innovative. This was called by Jomar in the comms. This is 2-man Midi Dex, which was really nice and well executed. So I'll let you talk about this one, Jomar, once the play goes.
Yeah, we're gonna see real quick. Tell Mario go block. Young got badge, so obviously we're gonna run in 2-man. It's always good to run 2-man with badge.
Oh wait, this is the wrong. Wait, hold on. Sorry about that.
We ran 2-man right there.
Wrong play. I was 2-man, but wait.
No, but that shows you, like, you know, we ran 2-man. They play aggro on Young. I wasn't aggressive enough, so I got baited by the corner, so it just happened.
This is the play called here, right here.
But again, I adjusted. I recognized what they were doing. So basically, the first play, mind you, what happened was perfect, Wolf, because the first play, they both played super aggro, super high. So I was like, listen, Young, they're not gonna give you the 3. Just come. He didn't do it perfectly. I wanted him to go more like free throw line Midi, where it's like
straight,
in the middle,
straight down,
right in the middle. But it still worked because of how high they were playing, and they're not gonna expect somebody to have badge and go to the Midi because it's a 2-pointer. But at the end of the day, I always tell people I just take my points. I don't really. I mean, obviously we're looking for a 3, but I take my points. So right there, again, I'm coming down the court. He's gonna come to me. Once he gets close to me, he's gonna slip it. I'm gonna hit him predeterminedly because if I don't, then he's gonna get dragged too much into the paint. So I hit him. He gets the Midi. Wide open, we take. There's no way he misses. And easy 2 points. You know, that's just a simple, again, like Will says, just simple play, simple movement. It doesn't do anything crazy. Not many people are moving, but it still works enough when everybody's in the same page and everybody's spacing correctly. Like right there, if I hit Young and the center contest, he can hit Mario for the oop. It's a free board regardless. You know, maybe the corner drops, but they're not dropping because we got some snipers right here. But if the corners do drop, we can make some reads. And yeah, I mean, me personally, I will know this. I love like little plays here and there because it just makes the defense think. When you go pick and roll the whole game, it goes to the point where as a defender, if you're elite, you're gonna get the gist of like and knowing what the PG wants or what the center wants. So running some simple movement plays on the offensive end just to change it up a little it's not gonna be the underworld, and it most likely are gonna be points if you can make the easy reads.
100%. And it's funny because in the comms, Jomar says, "Look, yo, let's run 2-man, but Midi Dex, trust me, it's gonna work. They've been playing 9." He just literally just said that just because of the previous play. So Jomar's constantly making adjustments, and and I'll briefly explain. 2-man is pretty simple. You gotta have both corners filled, and you have the center stand block, which is like either side of the low block, basically, to catch the stand lob. And then this allows the point guard and shooting guard to have the whole wing and mid range to work with. And this is good because sometimes it puts people like your the secondary point guard or shooting guards to play defense, which sometimes they don't want to. It takes the center out to play and the power forward. So really effective if you have a good 2-man game. Definitely something to be called in Pro-Am to switch it up. And a simple Midi Dex just like this, very simple, easy, but it's effective. Like the plays. There's videos about movement and reading the floor, and that's exactly what these guys just did right there. So those are all the clips we got today. Hope you guys learned something. Apply this to your game. Have any comments, questions, concerns? Put them in the comment section. Hit us up, and we could talk about it more. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm Wolf. This is Jomar, and we out.
Stop, man.